Sylvester Stallone is an iconic American actor, screenwriter, director, and producer known for his roles in some of the most popular and enduring film franchises in Hollywood history. Here are some key details about Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Bardenzio Stallone was born on July 6, 1946, in New York City, USA. He had a challenging childhood and struggled with various health issues. Stallone's career took off with his iconic role as the underdog boxer Rocky Balboa in the film Rocky, which he also wrote. The film was a massive success, earning him critical acclaim and multiple Academy Award nominations, including Best Actor and Best Original Screenplay. Stallone continued to play the character of Rocky Balboa in 5 sequels. He reprised the role in the spin-off series Creed and Creed II. Stallone is also known for his portrayal of John Rambo, a troubled and skilled Vietnam War veteran. The Rambo film series began with First Blood and continued with 4 sequels. We already released Rambo and Rocky, Creed series ranking earlier. You can click on the I button and check them out. Stallone has appeared in numerous other films, including Cliffhanger, Demolition Man, The Expendables series, Cobra, Tango and Cash, Judge Dredd, and Escape Plan among others. In addition to his nominations for Rocky, Stallone won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role in Creed release in 2015. Stallone has faced personal and professional challenges throughout his career but has managed to make a lasting impact on the film industry. Sylvester Stallone is an enduring figure in the world of cinema, known for creating some of the most iconic characters and franchises in film history. His contributions to the action and sports drama genres have left an indelible mark on the industry. Even if he's in a movie that's not particularly great, he'll always be entertaining and charismatic to watch. He's also been in so much that there are plenty of great movies he's starred in and/or had a hand in making, with some of the best being ranked below, starting with the good and some potentially guilty pleasures and ending with his all-time top 10 greatest titles. Before we dive into the main content, I want to talk to you about something important. If you find value in what you see today, I'd really appreciate your support. Here's how you can help. First, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to hit that like button. It lets me know you're enjoying the content and helps others discover it as well. If you think this video can be helpful or entertaining for your friends or family, please consider sharing it. Sharing is caring, after all. If you're new here, or you haven't already, why not join our Disc Diggers family? Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update from us. We post 2 videos every week. By liking, sharing, and subscribing, you're supporting the channel, and it motivates us to create more content you love. But remember, it's not just about us, it's about building a community of movie enthusiasts. Number 10, Rocky II, released in 1979. Rocky II is a movie that dares you to root again for the ultimate underdog and succeeds due to an infectiously powerful climax. Although working-class Philadelphia boxer Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone, lost his high-profile bout with the cocky world champion Apollo Creed, Carl Weathers, his Cinderella story has caught the national sports media's attention, and he now has the opportunity to capitalize on his sudden fame. Meanwhile, Creed is still smarting from nearly losing to some palooka no one has ever heard of, and arrogantly prods his newfound nemesis into getting back into the ring. Number 9, NIGHTHAWKS, released in 1981. Fresh from mounting a devastating bomb attack in London, an international terrorist arrives in New York and remains intent upon wreaking further havoc. His preparation is clinical and thorough, but he overlooks one thing: the grit and steely determination of one New York cop. Number 8, F.I.S.T, released in 1978. Johnny Kovac, Sylvester Stallone, works in a warehouse and grows tired of the unfair policies in place, leading him to start a riot. Though Kovac is fired, his spirit wins him the admiration of others, and he becomes a new recruit for a labor union known as the Federation of Interstate Truckers. As the union becomes more powerful, Kovac's influence grows and eventually his ambitions result in a partnership with the mob. However, as Kovac deepens his criminal ties, his life grows more dangerous. Number 7. Death Race 2000, released in 1975. Death Race 2000 is a fun, campy classic, drawing genuine thrills from its mindless ultraviolence. In the year 2000, America is a totalitarian regime on the brink of collapse. The most popular sport in this dystopia is the transcontinental road race, where teams earn points for logging the fastest time and for mowing over the most innocent pedestrians in the process. This year's competitors include Frankenstein, David Carradine, who is rumored to be more machine than man, and the tough-as-nails machine gun, Joe Viterbo, Sylvester Stallone. Some have a plan to stop the race. Number 6. Copland, released in 1997. Copland matches its star-studded cast with richly imagined characters while throttling the audience with carefully ratcheted suspense, although it lacks the moral complexity of classic crime thrillers. When hot-headed Superboy, Michael Rappaport, accidentally gets involved in an ugly racially motivated incident, his uncle Ray Donlin, Harvey Keitel, a corrupt New York City cop, attempts to sweep it under the rug by helping fake his nephew's death. The bungled cover-up leads to investigations by idealistic Internal Affairs Officer Mo Tilden, Robert De Niro, and Freddie Heflin, Sylvester Stallone, sheriff of the suburban New Jersey town where Donlin and his fellow crooked policemen live. Number 5. Rocky Balboa, released in 2006. Implausible but entertaining and poignant, Rocky Balboa finds the champ in fighting form for the first time in years. Now long retired, Rocky, Sylvester Stallone, runs a Philadelphia eatery and mourns the loss of his beloved wife, Adrienne. Yearning to recapture a bit of his glory days, he plans to re-enter the ring for a few low-profile, local matches. All that changes when Rocky accepts a challenge to fight the world's reigning heavyweight champion, Mason "The Line" Dixon, Antonio Tarver. Number 4. Creed 2, released in 2018. Creed 2's adherence to franchise formula adds up to a sequel with few true surprises, but its time-tested generational themes still pack a solid punch. In 1985, Russian boxer Ivan Drago killed former U.S. champion Apollo Creed in a tragic match that stunned the world. Against the wishes of trainer Rocky Balboa, Apollo's son Adonis Johnson accepts a challenge from Drago's son, another dangerous fighter. Under guidance from Rocky, Adonis trains for the showdown of his life, a date with destiny that soon becomes his obsession. Now, Johnson and Balboa must confront their shared legacy as the past comes back to haunt each man. Number 3. First Blood, released in 1982. Much darker and more sensitive than the sequels it spawned, First Blood is a thrilling survival adventure that takes full advantage of Sylvester Stallone's acting skills. Vietnam veteran and drifter John J. "Rambo" Sylvester Stallone wanders into a small Washington town in search of an old friend, but is met with intolerance and brutality by the local sheriff, Will Teasel, Brian Dennehy. When Teasel and his deputies restrain and shave Rambo, he flashes back to his time as a prisoner of war and unleashes his fury on the officers. He narrowly escapes the manhunt, but it will take his former commander, Richard Crenna, to save the hunters from the hunted. Number 2. Rocky, released in 1976. This story of a down-on-his-luck boxer is thoroughly predictable, but Sylvester Stallone's script and stunning performance in the title role brush aside complaints. Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone, a small-time boxer from working-class Philadelphia, is arbitrarily chosen to take on the reigning world heavyweight champion, Apollo Creed, Carl Weathers, when the undefeated fighter's scheduled opponent is injured. While training with feisty former bantamweight contender Mickey Goldmill, Burgess Meredith, Rocky tentatively begins a relationship with Adrienne, Talia Shire, the wallflower sister of his meatpacker pal Paulie, Burt Young. Number 1. Creed, released in 2015. Creed brings the Rocky franchise off the mat for a surprisingly effective 7th round that extends the boxer's saga in interesting new directions while staying true to its classic predecessor's roots. Creed is a sports drama film released in 2015, directed by Ryan Coogler and starring Michael B. Jordan as Adonis Creed, the son of Apollo Creed, and Sylvester Stallone reprising his iconic role as Rocky Balboa. The film is both a spin-off and a sequel to the popular Rocky film series, focusing on the next generation of boxers while still paying homage to the original franchise. Adonis Johnson never knew his famous father, boxing champion Apollo Creed, who died before Adonis was born. However, boxing is in his blood, so he seeks out Rocky Balboa and asks the retired champ to be his trainer. Rocky sees much of Apollo in Adonis, and agrees to mentor him, even as he battles an opponent deadlier than any in the ring. With Rocky's help, Adonis soon gets a title shot, but whether he has the true heart of a fighter remains to be seen. If you enjoyed this content and found it informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more exciting updates. Thanks for watching. Until next time, this is your host from Disc Diggers, signing off. Stay connected.